Collins Plumbing. We are a family-owned and run business. I got started in the trades. When I was a teenager, my grandpa owned an excavation company, and he did sewer, water, main lines and stuff, so I worked for him through a lot of summers and stuff. So that's how I got started in it. And then from there, I pretty much got into, after the Marines, I got into all sorts of construction jobs, as Ben said. And I was doing general contracting, and we had picked up VA homes and for closures and stuff. And we're doing a lot of contracting for them. They had my whole crew busy, and after they slowed down and housing slowed down at the same time, I knew a plumber, an old plumber at that time that we were working with, and he told me if I wanted to get into plumbing, to go to the union, because you get excellent training and you get 5 years of schooling through them they have to take, and so I went that way. And I went to work for big companies through them. Nacken, I don't know, you probably don't know the name or anything. And I did big projects like DIA, Coors Field, Hewitt Packard, schools, hospitals, you name it. And I went through them too also because it was, they are, electricians and plumbers are a state-run license. Probably actually the only two trades that are state-run license. So in order to get the training and everything, that's why I went through that. And through the schooling and everything I had to get all the certificates for, like backflow testing, med-gas, brazing, welding, and so on. And I worked for a company, and I ended up having to teach brazing and everything for them and certify their brazers and stuff. So, and we do all phases of plumbing, or we have contacts that'll help that we can hook you up with in anything that we don't do. I enjoy the jobs that make me think outside the box. I like a challenge, so more challenging the better. Get a lot of satisfaction out of a job well done. And we always look at it, I look at it kind of that the customer bought it, so they ought to enjoy it. So we always try to set it up the way the customer likes it. Begin with, go through where they want their heads and everything. One example is that we did a job that not too long ago that the guy has, they have a shower that's made 3 foot wide by 5 foot long, and he's got 4 body sprays on each end of the shower, 2 shower heads, and they had heating in the walls. Wow. So it was a real challenge. Running around all the wiring and everything. So.
Wow. Do they need a realtor?
Yeah. Their realtor be in their shower.
And we've done a couple of jobs for Bronco players. We had one that called us out. He tried to take care of a leak himself on his tub. He got a little too exuberated.
Yeah.
Ended up twisting the whole valve up underneath. We had to cut it, cap it, and then after he decided what he wanted to put in, then we went back and put it in. I know I'm a little bit kind of country bumpkin, but I wasn't born in the barn. I was conceived. Any questions from that?
I'm surprised every hand didn't go up.
That's awesome.
Bruce?
Tell us what your most memorable plumbing moment is.
That shower wasn't enough?
Actually, when I was working for my grandpa, when I told you I first got started,
Yeah.
we were doing a sewer out in Silver Heights, out in the main street there, going down Silver Heights, and we were 18 foot down, and the whole street gave away. It caved in on me. So, and luckily, my grandpa happened to be working right above me, and he was talking to me at the time. So he dug down with his backhoe, and then until he knew he was close, and then he dug me out by hand.
Buried alive.
That's pretty memorable.
Did you make it?
And
So, are you a master plumber?
yes,
Okay.
Oh, good.
Can you tell people what it means to be a master plumber?
Yeah.
you have to have 4 years experience before you can get your journeyman's license.
Okay.
And then you have to have a year worth of journeyman's license before you can get a master's.
Okay, and is that extra classes, extra training? Is it more experience, supervised experience?
Yeah, more supervised experience on the job learning and stuff.
So you just can't go in and say, I wanna be a master plumber, give me the piece of paper.
No, another
So,
test.
You actually gotta work for that?
Experience, quality, workmanship, that's what makes you a master plumber.
Right. Actually, when I took my test and everything, now it is an open book test and stuff. When I took my test, it wasn't an open book. It was all closed, and you had to do a practical job too.
Wow.
So you had to sweat up pipes, and they had to fit a jig.
What is brazing?
Yeah.
I
wanted to know that too.
Yes.
You take silver solder instead of a solder. It's a silver solder, and you have to heat it up. You heat it up a lot more than what you would a regular solder joint, and you have to feed it into the pipe. It's like 10 times stronger than a solder joint.
Mike, awesome presentation. You're at your time. We have
Thank
another
you.
question we
Oh
can
my
meet with for
gosh.
one-to-one, and thank you for sharing.